Maggie's future in the series. And of course, this one's been a heavily debated topic ever since the summer Comic-Con. Of course, Andrew Lincoln was the main focus, right, that he was leaving. But also, we got an announcement that Lauren Cohan was also leaving, and that she would be in 6 episodes of Season 9. Turns out that she's only been in 5. And so, of course, that in itself is another discussion in if she is going to return in Season 9, because it was originally announced that she was going to be in 6 episodes, not 5. And so that's a question too. Will she be in the Season 9 second half at any point? My prediction is no. If it is, I think she'll be in the the season finale. If I had to guess. If she would be in 1 episode, I think it would be that one. Maybe she just makes like a little appearance at the end. But again, that doesn't seem to quite match up with the timelines here, especially because the main issue that she's leaving the show is that she's doing another show and that she's filming for it. And so that doesn't really match, because I believe, Season 9 finale they would have filmed not too long ago. And she has already been filming now with this pilot not too long ago. So anyways, but again, I mean, she could take a week off of this pilot and, go for a couple scenes, for The Walking Dead. Yeah, it's possible. But anyways, so that's a whole nother discussion. But also, what I want to talk about is her future in this series. So, just last week, we got an announcement of her Whiskey Cavalier coming February 27th, I believe, on ABC. And, of course, I believe it's a 13-episode runtime. I believe. Or is it a 10? I think it's either 10 or 13-episode runtime. And so that means I'm not sure if they're done filming. I would think that they're maybe filming now. Because usually network shows, they don't, they're still filming as the show goes on a little bit into the season, or at least that's what I've seen before. So anyways, so she's probably filming Whiskey Cavalier right now, is her show, and we got the date for it. So I just thought it'd be worth talking about her future in the series. And it's definitely interesting, and it's definitely a topic that needs to be explored. A couple of weeks ago, or maybe 3, or maybe even a month ago, it was released that Angela Kang has already, started developing Season 10. They've already kind of gotten together and talked about what they want to do for it. And within that, she wanted to, plan for Maggie's return. And so she was kind of planning for Maggie's return in Season 10, and that was kind of big news there. So that's interesting. So obviously, Angela Kang and AMC, The Walking Dead, they want Maggie back, Lauren Cohan back for Season 10. And it's just, is she going to be back? Does she want to do that? Is she going to be able to? And one big thing that I think a lot of people are kind of grazing over here is that this Whiskey Cavalier, so it's coming out February 27th, about a 10 to 13 episode runtime, whichever. If this show does well, even if just this pilot and the first couple episodes do well, definitely I could see ABC ordering a full season of Whiskey Cavalier, because it's that type of show. It's kind of, a mission a week type of thing, right? They're I believe they're spies. Scott Foley and her are spies in the show. They're characters, and that's perfect format for a show to have, tons of episodes, because again, it's a mission a week type of thing. And those shows have always done pretty well in the past with these full season orders. So let's say ABC, and especially in February too, there's not a lot of stuff there on for the rest of the winter season, especially on ABC. That I've seen so far, there hasn't been a lot of other stuff on their schedule yet. And so for that reason, again, I think there's a good chance, especially the pilot and the first couple episodes get some good ratings, good viewership, this could get a full season order. And with a full season order, that is going to be tough for Maggie to be, even in the first half of Season 10, I would say, the entire half. Because think about that. That's about 22 episodes then, a full season order. Or they can go a little bit less. They can go to a 16, which I think may be more likely. So let's say a 16. Either way, she's still got to go back and film then 3 or even 7 more episodes, or 9 more episodes for this season. And she really can't be 2 places at once. So she can't film, if they get to this full season order, she has to go back, film more episodes for Whiskey Cavalier. She's not going to be able to be in The Walking Dead, and I believe they start shooting, is it March or February? I'm not totally sure, but sometime around there for Season 10. Or maybe a little bit later, maybe April or something like that. But anyways, the way it all coincides is going to be very tough for Lauren Cohan to be in the first half of Season 10. Even just the way it's looking without a full season order, it's looking a little tough. So, I don't know. To be honest, right now, I think it's more likely that she comes in after the Whisperers arc is over in The Walking Dead, and whether that is season 10, mid-season finale, or the end of season 10, which I don't know. I mean, that's another topic too. Is when's the Whisperer arc gonna end? Good question, right? We don't know. The Saviors arc went for like two and a half, two and a quarter seasons. So, who knows with this Whisper arc. But yeah, so I really think it's the most likely situation here is that she actually returns after the Whisperers are done with, because I really find it unlikely that she's going to come back for the first half of season 10, which is unfortunate. I love Maggie's character, and I think the first 5 episodes of season 9, she was the main focus besides Rick. And, great arc for her as a leader of the Hilltop now. And then all of a sudden, she just disappeared in episode 5. No goodbyes were said. No exit announcement or anything by The Walking Dead, which I wasn't too happy with. And a lot of other people weren't happy with. But so it's definitely up in the air, right, for her future, and yeah, just tough the way she went out, and I'd love to see her back, as soon as possible. I'd love to see her in season 9, episode 9, but it's just unfortunately, that's just not possible. So